by the Proteas. 92. And without a wicket down after 14 overs, there's rhythm, there is quality. Shaheen, Naseem, Salman, Abrar, Saim. The bowlers used. The wickets column is still not being utilized. Checked off. Vernon, I'm just a little bit surprised with the lack of spin. Is it because the way they bowl, because they bowl at a faster pace? Maybe you need an original spinner here to exploit the conditions, not your all-rounders?
Yeah, afternoon Rummies, good afternoon to all our viewers. I'm surprised myself because it did look a very dry surface, so you expect the spinners to have played a greater role up until now. But I do feel from time to time perhaps it's a little bit too quick through the air. I think it's a kind of surface that instructs you to take a bit of pace off and get the surface to do the work for you. Also, take no credit away from the way these two opening batters have imposed themselves on the Pakistan spinners, not allowing them to settle, because very often as a bowler you're trying to get into some sort of rhythm. Every time they've given it a bit of air, these two batters were looking to score, and that makes it so much more difficult to bowl that pace that you're after.
Pretorius with a very fine 50 on debut, showcasing his talent. Good against pace, good against spin so far, and there's, I think it's probably gone. If it's not an inside edge, he's done. Umpire says not out. I think probably there's an inside edge, I'm not too sure. Shaheen Afridi, what is he thinking? DRS timer is on. They've sent it upstairs.
TV umpires director, we have a play review for LBW. The original decision is not out. I've checked the bowler's feet and it's a fair delivery. We'll go to front on when ready, please. Ball passes close to the bat and the gloves. Can we go to ultra edge, please, when ready? Yeah, can we just freeze it there? The ball clearly hits the gloves. That's if you can still have your original decision of not out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
A very good read by the umpire. Normally are good at hearing the woody sound, but off the glove to read it was absolutely fantastic. A review was lost by Pakistan, but the appeal was definitely on.
Yeah, that's about the only thing that could have saved him on that occasion. Better glove, because everything else looked adjacent. First time Lohane Pretorius has gone outside of his customary style of play. Opted for the reverse sweep. Up until now, he's kept it conventional. It's worked, it's paid off. Don't change something that's worked, son. Yeah, there's just so much to like about this partnership, Rummies. Got the experience of Quinton de Kock on the one end. You've got the youth and the exuberance of young Lohane Pretorius. Yes, an exciting player. That excites me very much, the conversation that must be happening between the two. For the first time, international debut on ODI cricket, getting the opportunity of betting alongside the Quinton de Kock, understanding when it's a good time to score. You certainly feel with the current surface, this is the best time to bet. In the 15, South Africa 94 for none.
If you're looking for an ideal spread of dots and ones and twos and fours and sixes, this is it. 9 fours, 3 sixes, good rotation of strike, 25 singles, 2 dots, just to consolidate the position. A run partnership as an opening pair.
And talk about cricket being brought back to Faisalabad after 17 years. I absolutely enjoy these small outer venues because you certainly get some passionate crowds. So it's good. I mean, we owe them the opportunity to come and watch live international cricket. Very often they'll be sitting behind the television sets applauding Pakistan cricket on. So here they have an opportunity to come out and witness it live. 3 ODI matches being played in this venue. South Africa off to an absolute flyer.
The ball coming onto the bat very nicely. Few hints, glimpses of the ball gripping and spinning, but not a lot.
Yeah, and I was actually getting to that point, Ramis. I think having Quinton de Kock out in the middle, he might have observed that this might be the best opportunity for South Africa to score. While the ball is nice and hard, it comes on, certainly identified that it might get slower and more tougher as the game goes on. Once the ball loses the hardness, the spinners might come into play. So it's also important to have an in-batter there during the course of this inning, South Africa. You don't want to have 2 new batters at the crease at one stage. So as well as this partnership is going, there will also be a keen eye on one batter being in at all stages.
Smashed, goes flying across the turf to the long off fence. Really hits them hard. Pretorius getting there with a lot of improvisation, and I think that's the mantra they need to follow through for the next few overs. No need to take risks. Keep on doing that. Still a long way to go. Plenty of overs left in the kitty. It's Pakistan who have got to come up with answers.
I think also, given the nature of the modern day one-day cricket, of course, between overs 10 and 40, you need to have 5 fielders inside the ring, so there's also a window of opportunity to up the scoring ante.
Catch it, and well, it's taken brilliantly. Really is a cracker at point. Mohammad Nawaz has been having it great with the ball, with the bat, and as a fielder as well. Took a blind in the T20Is at Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore, and Pretorius will be bitterly disappointed because he's batting so well. A little bit of flight, the ball gripped and spun.
Yeah, an excellent piece of bowling, just slowing it up outside the off stump. And that's also an excellent catch by Mohammad Nawaz at point. Well, Pakistan, they pick up their first. Pretorius, he goes for 57. South Africa 98 for 1. And also, with the fall of that wicket, the players will take a drinks break.
Andre Pretorius, very impressive 57 on debut. Got out just at the wrong time when he was looking good. De Kock is still out there, plenty of experience, well settled. This really was extremely well taken at point, diving Mohamed Nawaz. Terrific hands, ball just spinning across and taking the ball away from his reach. Placed it to point, he was in and caught it well.
Yeah, it's such a difficult shot to play on a surface like this, but Saim Ayub, excellent change of variation in pace. Move better to the crease for South Africa. Tony Dezorzi. With a 100 in this format for him. A young ODI career. He's an exciting player to watch. Well, after taking a catch, he's back into the action. Mohamed Nawaz.
Yeah, trust him to be attacking the stumps. Let's see whether he spins the ball. That last ball did spin from Saim Ayub. Here we go then. Nawaz with a brand new spell. Straight away some flight. It's again a little messy Pakistan in the field.
Now the one thing I always look at Rami is his body language in the field. And you almost feel that with that partnership from South Africa, Pakistan just faded a little bit in the field. But after that wicket, there's a new energy, there's a new buzz. And you feel that these middle overs, they'll have to keep up that buzz. As much as you trade opportunity with ball in hand, you also trade an opportunity with the field, the energy that you provide.
That one gripped and shaped back into the stumps from Mohamed Nawaz. Zosi played spin beautifully in the Test series. That's task, showed good defense, good temperament.
I like that field there, square leg there, Rami, is for one particular reason. There's no easy single. If you want the single, you've got to have to take the element of risk of lapping it to fine leg or try and go aerial downtown. We're just seeing this ball starting to sit on the surface a little bit, so there's a little bit of purchase for the spinners to work with.
Off the mark with a slider shot. With Bengal Flowers 1100 plus branches. Open your current account from nearest branch to enjoy various free services and earn orbit rewards by maintaining or growing your balance. Runs with the shot, makes his goal. Both batsmen on the ground. 101 for 1.
This was saying the way he set up Andre Pretorius was quick and flat. The batsman got in some sort of rhythm. And then, of course, he just dragged the pace back. You can see those two purple elements. It's slightly slower. In the course of that, Andre Pretorius had to reach at it. Excellent diving catch by Mohamed Nawaz. Brilliant piece of bowling.
I just about summed up the delivery perfectly. P and wide. He's got to take the lead now as a front runner in this innings. De Kock, plenty of experience. 38. That's shipped into the gap. Has enough force to make it to the fence.
Yeah, way too much experience to be missing out on freebies like these. low full toss. Surprise of catcher. There's absolutely no one in that region. Placement to perfection. Easy boundary for the cock.
This is ability to find the gaps. That's why it's such a success in white ball cricket. First boundary after 5 overs for de Kock. And works away. Goes the leg side for a run, easy run.
We certainly feel this is a massive for de Kock. Of course, announced his comeback into international cricket. The one thing that you have to do is to put the runs on the board. Had a bit of a dry spell of late in that runs department, so this is a wonderful opportunity for him. Magnificent start, 43 of 40 deliveries. You certainly feel if he is to announce himself back in the colours of South Africa, he will have to get a 3-figure score. Plenty of competition in the likes of De Zorzi, Rickleton, Markram. They're all in-form players for South Africa. It's wonderful to see him back.
Exit over Rizwan's head. Still work in progress. De Zorzi, the last 11 innings in ODIs, 277 runs, average of 25.18. Strike rate of less than 100. 50 plus scores, none. But here's an opportunity for him. Batting up the order after very good platforms being set up by the openers.
Yeah, I remember Tony De Zorzi getting 100 against India and South Africa. Really announced himself with that 100. Of course, he's got a lot of potential. But also playing various different conditions, asking you as a batsman to make an adjustment. A low full toss. As much as he got off to a flyer, it's also about understanding different conditions and how about to go in those different conditions. Young is an exciting player. He comes from my town these days, Ramesh.